specialized kind of boutique facility that we started 5 years ago, focusing on a specific niche. The focus is mainly on three aspects, and that is trying to create or turn exercise into entertainment, which is basically a term they kind of call extratainment, just to grab people's attention because exercise seems like a chore and people don't enjoy it. The second thing is to build a community in terms of a factor that will drive people in. By creating community, they can find ways they can relate with. And obviously, when people go into a club or a gym, they're looking for results. So these are the main factors we created our club for. Our club focuses mainly on group exercise and small group training. We use elements of having a trainer on site for all of our classes. We use elements of different functional training programs, and we use elements of music that will drive people into exercising more. So basically that is in a nutshell our business concept. It's my idea, to be honest. I was a chubby kid when I was young, and I never enjoyed exercise. Never liked sports of any kind whatsoever. Luckily, I traveled to the UK to finish my further education, and I came upon into a different factors of group exercise and found different elements that actually made me interested in exercising and obviously getting the results that I wanted. And I thought, why can't I share something like that in the island? That was back in 2009, and we didn't have anything that is of that sort of concept in Bahrain. So I said, let me start something like that, and I did. And 5 years down the line, here I am. So basically, if you go and ask people about Reps Fitness Studios and what makes it unique, mostly the feedback you will get back is the community we have created. So we make our facility feel like a family place, so a lot of people come for the community feeling to it, finding things they relate with. Obviously, people don't actually feel that this is a chore for them to come and exercise. We have factors of team building, so working in teams as well. So the mentality, I guess, that has been changed from where we started up to now is exercise doesn't have to be boring, and there's no certain people or certain caliber of people that need to exercise. It's open for everybody. I've been working in a bank for 11 years, and I had a choice to either do like everybody else and take a loan to get a fancy car, or take a loan and open my own business and take a risk in terms of where I want to head. Obviously, the main factor I would suggest for any successful business is having some passion. And if you have passion and you work hard, money will come. I guess you just need to make a first step and find the nearest gym next to you, and just go in. And there's a lot of programs, there are a lot of things out there that I'm sure you will relate with and find a comfort in, or something you can enjoy. So try something out, or try something different than you used to, other than going on a treadmill, and hopefully you will make some changes. Oh, they were not supportive at all. Changing from a banking job for 11 years and having like sort of a managerial job, and changing into opening a gym and something that people won't take you very much seriously. They were not as supportive, and they thought this is a support thing as a hobby. So that decision was, I'll say, semi-supportive, not really supportive as much, and they still don't take it seriously. But you put the mind where the heart is. Yeah. So now the mentality has changed as well. So my parents are now supportive down the line of 5 years, but at the beginning, the least supportive people for your business will always be the close ones around you. So don't listen to that, listen to your mindset, and just if you have something, an end goal in your head, just go for it, and hopefully you will succeed.
أنا سعيدة في ذي الحدث الكبير، لأن دخلت وتفاجأت، يعني شوك صادني. شفت هاي الترتيب والتنظيم والشباب اللي يعني دائما نقول الشاب البحريني عينه تلمع، دائما يحب يطور نفسه، يحب يعمل. فحصل جهات قاعدة تحتضنه وهو في أصعب الوقت اللي هو وقت فراغه، وقت الصيف. فهذه المكان الراقي والنظيف والمكيف اللي هو يعني في بذرة من قبل وبلان حاطينه لها وسووها تنفذت. فأشكر رؤية اللي هي 2030، لأن هذه هو اهتمامهم بالشاب البحريني والشابة، وأتمنى لهم التوفيق. أنا دائما أقول حق سواء نوت اونلي يعني المرأة ولا الرجل، أنا أقول حق الكامل، الشاب والشابة والبنت والرجل، لا تخاف ولا تقول إن في صعاب. في ناس ترى بتحتضنك وبتطلع للعالمية. أخذ مثال أنا أبسط سيدة بسيطة من غير رأس مال، وعندي عيال وعندي زوج وعندي ذي، لكن الحمد لله وصلت للعالمية.
Well, I started Cakes and Bakes 7 years ago. I left my full-time job at the corporate world, and I started my passion, which is baking and cooking. We do all sorts of cakes, sandwiches, savories, mini desserts. Well, I love eating. And just like any food you eat, you're going to have to burn it, right? If you just eat anything and sit, you're going to actually accumulate weight. Especially with desserts, you have to drink a lot of water and you have to exercise. But more and more people are thinking more healthy. So we started doing sugar-free cakes using dates, using maple syrup and natural honey as natural sweeteners, so the body can digest them easier than sugar. Oh, I think since I was a child, but my mother never let me in the kitchen. So when I grew up, I got married and I moved out, I realized more and more that the kitchen is the perfect place where I can relax and be creative and just be happy. Well, when you just know in your gut that this is what you have to do, that's it. I knew that this is something that I had to do. I spoke to my family and everybody was suspicious at the beginning, but they know me. When I want to do something, I do it. I started the shop 2 years before I actually left my job. So I waited for the business, to sort of stand on its feet before I left. But then I took the scary decision and I left, and I don't regret it. It's been a good move. Well, there are challenges in any business. Whatever you decide to do in the business world, there will always be challenges daily. And the good thing is, what I learned, any challenge that comes to your way, there's always a solution for it. And it's like a game. It's become like a game for me to try to find the solution and learn something from that challenge. But alhamdulillah, since we started, we're growing. More and more people are getting to know Cakes and Bakes. We're expanding. We have a very good reputation for quality desserts and quality food. We also took the ISO 22000, which shows how serious I am about quality. I'm enjoying it. Well, when I first started, to be quite honest, the first 4 years, we were just firefighting orders. We didn't need to do a lot of marketing because I was more or less on my own in my area. But as more and more competitors came in, I was forced to think, how am I going to market my business better? So I use social media a lot, but I also use a lot of PR. A lot of networking. When I go personally and talk about my products, talk about my business and give samples, I found that was the best way to sell. Don't listen to the word no. Just follow what your heart is telling you, follow your passion, and if you get it wrong, so what? The world's not going to end. Just be brave enough and do it.
I spoke about the hobbies. Now in Bahrain, our vision 2030 It's not about the salary, or it's not about the certificate of university. It's about your hobbies. If you have a hobbies, you can get a big income, and you can control your income if you want less or you want more. So this is student now, all of them, they think still they have an old vision. That's we must have certificate for the ministry when we get a job. This is not our Bahrain vision. Bahrain vision is very different and change now. Now, if you are good hobbies, you are a cooker, or you are mechanica, or you are artist, you will get more and more than the minister salary of the minister. So and the social media also, it's helping in Bahrain, and also Ministry of Commercial, they opened the Sijillat or Sijilli. It's an CR, but without any shop, without any staff, you can get a big amount income from your hobbies. That's what I'm speaking about. No, now we should change the mindset. The mindset also for the parents. If I speak with the student, he agree with me. But when he come for me the next day, the father and mother, they change what I'm built, you know? So now we have to change the mindset, not the subject. Oh my God, this 100%, it's important. We must do it, hard work, because we have the tax, you know, the tax, it's all Bahraini, they are rich people. Yeah, they have housemaid, they have a driver, they have everything services. Now, after 10 years, you will not get the services. You must do your service alone. So this is what we are changing this mind for the student. It will help يعني, because Bahrain and the GCC, it's the easiest country you can invest in. So it will help. This I tell him, go and cook and wash your dress and clean your house, then ask about you.